Alright, so here's the number 7 on number 4 worksheet of our trig word problems. Number 7 reads, what angle must a pilot take off to clear a set of mountains that are 15,000 feet tall and are 3,500 feet from the end of the runway? This is a pretty interesting scenario. This is kind of like what you would expect in like a Hollywood movie. So let's go ahead and draw ourselves a runway. Okay, let's say this is the runway here. And then over here we have some mountains. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and draw a little airplane. Let's see, just draw one of those small ones. And let's put some propellers on it. Let's put a little wing guard on him. I like those old school ones. Alright, so here's our, let's put wait, it doesn't look very much like a plane. Alright, anyways, so here is our airplane, right? Not very much to scale, but we can work with it. So our airplane needs to go and clear the mountains, right? By the time it takes off, it needs to clear the mountains. Now, from the base of here, the mountains are 3,500 feet away. Now, from the base all the way to the top of the mountains, right? We don't know this distance. What I do know though is the height of these mountains. These are 15,000 feet up high. So pretty much here is our right angle. This is 3,500 feet. This is 15,000 feet. So I need to figure out the correct angle so that we don't crash and die. So let's save our pilot. We don't want our pilot to die. So let's put this in perspective. Okay, so across my angle, this is my opposite side. Across the 90-degree angle, this is the hypotenuse. And then between the angle and the 90-degree angle here, this is my adjacent. So we have opposite, adjacent, and our hypotenuse. So we got to use our SOHCAHTOA. Okay. So the only ones that I'm actually interested are the ones I have values for, which is the adjacent side and the opposite side. So O and A. I really don't care about the hypotenuse, so I'm just going to cross it out. So O and A, which trig function has O and A? Well, that's not sine or cosine. That's going to be tangent. OA, here it is. O and A, it's tangent. All right, so let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. We're going to go ahead and do the tangents. Let's go ahead and write. Well, the tangent of my angle is going to be equal to opposite over adjacent. Opposite side, that's our 15,000, divided by the adjacent side, which is 3,500. And if I have to find the angle, I need to pretty much get rid of the tangent. So how do you get rid of the tangent? Well, the opposite of a tangent is a tangent inverse. You got to do that to both sides of your equal sign. So tangent inverse of tangent, that's going to cross that out, leaving you with theta equals tan inverse of this side. So let's go ahead and write tan inverse of 15,000 divided by 3,500. And I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my calculator. Okay. Now, I am a big fan of Desmos, so I'm going to go ahead and put this here, and I'm going to go ahead and plug it all in here. So I'm going to hit functions, and we should see tangent inverse here. So tan inverse of 15,000 divided by 3,500. Oops. Alright, so I get an angle of 76.86, right? So if, I like to round to the first decimal place, so that's the 10th place. So my angle is going to be 76.9 degrees. Okay, so it needs to be higher than that in order for us to not die. So that is my angle of elevation. Okay, so here's 76.9 degrees. So as long as our angle is more than that, we will be able to clear the mountains and not die. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please email me, oldtorres27@cps.edu.